Some kids need speech therapy 5 times a day, and they would be lucky to get it, 1 8-minute round in a week. Like, I can speak from experience that I would have, an average school day, 9 to 3:30, and I would have usually on average over 50 kids I'd have to try to see in that day, just given my caseload size. And so I would be bringing in 4 kids at a time to work with me on speech sounds. And if I have, say, an 8-minute interval to work with 4 kids, really only each kid is getting 2.5 minutes of my time. And I know that there are becoming lots of creative ways that my colleagues find ways to work with their caseload, but caseload's in the hundreds. And it's just one of those things where, as amazing as these professionals are, it just becomes impossible to do a good job, no matter how big your heart is to do it. We're seeing a huge interest in parents in pursuing support for their kids, and if those supports aren't readily accessible through the school system, or there's long wait times, then we are seeing more families that are accessing private services these days to get that help for their kids, for their overall well-being and development. We have a team of total 18 professionals, speech therapy, occupational therapy. We have a registered counselor who's a social worker. We have a psychologist. So, when you look at the challenges and complexities of our classrooms right now, and we have kids that are being viewed as aggressive or problematic, and it really kind of, that ideology puts the focus on the child having a problem or a challenge. Really, we know that early intervention and proper supports in place ahead of the game and being proactive is really what's going to benefit those kids overall. And we don't need to apply reactive strategies. We can, the importance of consistent therapy ahead of the game allows us all collectively to be proactive and to prevent those kids from experiencing those hardships.